poppin' till they hate you. Part two, baby, I just had a breakthrough.
Yo. So fun.
Before you touch on anything. Yow!
Yo. Fix my hat. Make sure I look right for these cameras, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure you comment on his outfit. Wow. Ooh, ah.
Yo, what up? Eloquently Petty, your boy Marcus and
Reese.
yeah. Yeah, so I want to talk about real quick, real briefly, Cardi B and Offset.
Mm.
You know what's going on?
That he's asking for money now? Before he wasn't?
So Offset is asking for spousal support. I think she's worth like...
They said 80 to 100 million.
Her, right?
Her, yeah, and he's 30.
He's 30 million and she's...
80
Oh
to
shit,
100.
you with the information?
Only because I heard it on the radio. Wow. She knows some shit about some shit.
She came with the information.
Is it right? I don't know.
Whether it's right or wrong, I can't tell you.
Same.
I don't know the exact numbers. I know she's worth more than him. She got more endorsements and all this other stuff. Okay. Am I running?
Are you?
Let me make sure that light is red. Yep, it's red.
Is mine?
Yeah. So check it out. Your opinion, right? We talking, okay, let me start all over. We're going to talk about Offset and Cardi B, right? So the situation is, you know, what you said, I'm gonna fucking cut it. The spousal support. Okay. Now, typically, we know how this goes, okay? Typically, we know how this goes. You already smiling. You know where I'm going with this.
Yep.
Typically, we know how this goes. Typically, when a couple gets divorced, the woman is going after the man for spousal support, right? Like, yo, that's right. You know, I gave you my best years, blah, 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 yada, 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 et cetera, right? So in this case, you know, and the argument for spousal support is, yo, you got to keep her in the lifestyle she's grown accustomed to, right? Mm-hmm. Ain't that what we hear, right?
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, motherfucker could be from projects, right? But if you put her in some nice shit, and then once she get used to the nice shit, you got to keep her in the nice shit.
That's right.
I want to try to apply that logic to other shit, right? So let's say, right, you go in like, I don't know, a restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and they serve you food. When it's time to go, food over, right? It's over. Like once you leave the restaurant and you ain't paying for no more food, the dinner's over,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you work at a job, right, and they say, your ass fired, you don't get paid no more. Now they might give you unemployment for a little while, let you, you know, but you paid into that. It's not their money, it's your money. They take it out of your check. So that money doesn't come from anywhere. It don't come from nowhere. It come from you. When you're working and, you know, they pay you your unemployment. That was your money that they put aside. Okay, so I'm saying that to say this, right? Why do you have to stay in a lifestyle you've grown accustomed to? Why? I'm trying to understand.
That's a good question.
Aside from that, okay. So when women do this, everybody understands. That's right. That's right. Yes. Get the bag, sis, right?
I suppose.
What you mean you suppose? You live on the same earth I do.
Get the bag, sis. I
Get the
suppose.
bag, sis.
should
Yes,
get it.
yes,
Hey.
sis. Yes. Get the bag,
So
right?
now what about with Offset? Get the bag, bro. Woo, woo, woo.
That's
get
right.
It.
Get the bag,
Ow.
bro. That's right.
Ow.
That's right. Get the bag, bro. And everybody gonna be like, he's a man. He shouldn't have to be asking for no shot. He need to get his own money. Well, he do got his own money. He ain't broke. He's a millionaire.
And he want her money too.
Well, they were married.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, he helped her along somehow. Like some of the things that he did helped her
Surpass him.
Get money or some shit like that, right? So this is the idea that, I mean, it's a double standard. It is. It's a double standard that says, okay, a man got to get it out the mud. Like he got to get it from working, and a woman gets it from a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
She gets it from a man. So if the shit falls apart, he got to pay. It's cool. If she got to pay, how dare he? He's a bum. He's a bum.
He's a bum.
He's a bum. Check this out. Jay-Z and Beyonce have a prenup. If they split, he got to pay her a certain amount of money. I don't know the dollar amount, but it's real. He got to pay her a certain amount of money. Now, I think anybody could argue that she has a career, right? He didn't pull her out of the game to be his wife or to be the mother of his kids. She still has a career. She still puts albums out. Still gets Grammys when, you know, he stands on stage and bitches about it. But what I'm saying is, right? At the end of the day, he still got to pay her some money. Now let's talk about how alimony began. Once upon a time.
Taking it back, way back.
Once upon a day, way back in the time. Once upon a time, when women couldn't work, they couldn't have no jobs, they had to be home because they was women. You a woman, you ain't supposed to work, you stay your ass home,
Take care of
right?
kids.
Even though the black women were working, because the white man made them, not us. Yeah, black women like to get that twisted. Like, we always worked up. It was your white guy made you work. But anyway, so white women is at home being white wives. Men are going out. Oh boy, men are going out working. I'm up all night, man. Anyway, men are going out working. One day, dude decides, you know what? I don't want to be here no more. Take care of yourself. I'm out of here, right? And he leaves, right? So now there's this woman and she has these children. There's this woman that can't work and she has these children. And this man just decided to leave, find him a new woman, right? Have new kids, and now he over there, and his old wife and his old kids is over here, probably starving and impoverished.
Damn.
Because this is real.
I know, but the way you said it.
This is real.
Probably starving.
Starving and impoverished because he decided, I don't want to be married no more. I don't want to have kids. This ain't the life for me. I'm out of here. And he could do that, right? So one day, some judge or president or somebody important decided, you know what? No more of this shit. No more of this shit. If you're going to have kids, and you're going to get married and all of this stuff, right? You're going to leave. You got to take care of the situation. Okay. Makes sense to me, right? Fair to me. You made vows. You walked down the aisle. You said, I do. You said all this stuff. Okay, boom. Now, you worked. You got a certain amount of money. And your kids and your wife was living a lifestyle. You decide you want to leave. Okay, should not affect them. It should be, this is how they was living. They should keep living that way. The kids was used to shit. They was used to eating food. They was used to living in a structure that protected them from the rain and the wind and the snow. So I understand that. You got to keep them in the lifestyle that they have grown accustomed to. I get it. And then one day, kids, the women said, fuck that. We're free. We're equal. We can do whatever we want.
Mm-hmm.
We get jobs too. We want to work too. We want to make our own money. Fuck men.
Oh, yeah?
Fuck men. Right. Yeah. Karate chop, right?
Aloha.
Right? Women start smoking cigarettes and shit, you know, and decided, yo, we want to do what we want. We want to make our own money, buy what we want to do, buy what we want to buy houses and cars, and we want to be Malibu Barbie, and we want to drive our Malibu and have our Malibu Barbie house and all of this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're feminists and men can't tell us what to do and where to go, and you don't own me, right? All of that. You don't own me.
That's right.
But you still have to keep me in a lifestyle that I've grown accustomed to. So women go out, they go to school, they get degrees, right? They get degrees in education. And what you want degrees for? Not just for you to know shit, but for you to know shit so you can go get some money, so you can go get a check, so you can have a lifestyle. So women went out into the workforce, started getting education, started getting their own money. Cause fuck that, I'm independent. I don't need no nigga. I don't need no man, right? I don't need no man. I got my own bag. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. Got my own car, got my own house, got my own everything, right? Mind you, most of the women that do this shit look terrible. Let's keep it real. But anyway, yeah, it's terrible. Think of, most of the brokest women are some of the best looking women you ever want to meet. They look fantastic. But the women where I got my own niche, Maury and Montel, and I got my own this and own that, Oprah. Why come I can't find a man, Oprah? I went and got this and this and this, and I make this amount of money, Oprah. And why come I ain't got no man, Oprah?
Because they ain't spending on themselves. They saving it.
Who, what?
They saving their money.
Who they? Who you talking about, the women?
Yeah, the ones that have the money are spending it on doing themselves up.
No.
You don't think so? Most women who got money aren't.
Here come that phrase, fellas.
Most?
Here come the phrase that pays.
What is what?
Women save money in relationships. Men save money single. It's facts. It's fucking facts. I remember
you said that before.
It's facts. Women save money in relationships. When they single, they do not save money. Okay?
But you said the broke ones are all looking good. Yeah, they broke because they...
No, they broke because they not chasing the career. They chasing the men. So you know what a woman that's chasing the men does? She get all pretty and she arch her shit like this. And she, you know what I'm saying? She does her shit up and she looks pretty.
Waxes and lasers.
So she spends her time and energy into looking like the woman that the men want. And then she goes after the men, and the men got the money. She spent his money. She broke not because, when I say broke, I don't mean they impoverished. I'm saying they ain't getting no money. They not making money. Spend his money. Think about this. I tell people all the time. For women, you know what? Let me start. For men, the flex is getting the woman, the bad chick. For women, they try to flip it. They think the flex is buying your own shit. No. For women, the flex is getting him to buy it. That's right. Nigga bought me this. Nigga bought. Chick talk about I bought my own shit. Why? Because ain't no nigga to buy it for you. You had to buy your own shit. These women out here talking about, I'ma marry myself.
Ooh.
You seen this shit?
No.
You haven't seen it? I'm not bullshitting.
How do you marry yourself?
Women are marrying themselves. You think I'm playing?
That's like marrying a dog.
Where your phone at?
Right here.
Google women marrying themselves.
Mm.
Watch this, y'all. This is a good part right here. Watch this part. This is a good part right here, y'all.
Who's the woman? Women marrying themselves.
What you see?
A symbolic ritual of self-love and affirmation, not a legal union.
Women are marrying themselves. They can't get married. Just think about that.
That's dumb.
They gonna kill her.
Why?
Ooh, they gonna kill you. Why come a bitch can't marry themselves, Reese? Why come? Why come? Why come you can't love yourself, Reese? And why come I can't love myself enough to marry myself, Reese? If a man ain't gonna
That's
love me the
just
way I love
ridiculous.
myself, I'm gonna marry myself, Reese. I'm gonna marry myself. I'm beating up the mic.
So you'd be like,
Gonna-
where's your husband? It's right here.
I'm the husband
I'm
and the
him,
wife.
right.
You know how the
Right
women
here.
be like, I'm the mama and the
And the
father,
dad, yeah.
right? I'm the husband and the wife, right? Single mamas, single wives.
Father's Day is coming. What you getting me?
Fuck. So they marrying themselves. So what I'm saying is the women who have to be the boss chick and buy their own, that's not a flex. That's like bragging about beating your own dick.
I wouldn't compare it to that.
Yeah, I would. Think about it. Think about it. Men's flex is the women. Yo, yeah, son, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, me and Shorty together, da da da. That's the man's flex. Getting sex. To me, women buying
You
their
can get
own.
sex from anybody, though.
No, you can get sex from anybody, but
You say like the
no,
baddest.
women could get sex from anybody. Men can't get sex from anybody. No, they can't. No, they can't. I had to clear that up, fellas, because she was about to slip past security with that bullshit. No, men can't get sex from anybody. Women can. Okay, let's clear that,
To
right?
some extent, I guess so.
But what I'm saying is, all right, so with that, I'm saying, to me, in my opinion, a woman bragging about buying her own shit is like a man bragging about masturbating. It's the same thing. You're supposed to get the other person to do it
Why?
because that's the flex.
I don't know. I don't think like that.
I'm saying, it's cool have your own money. You ain't needy.
You ain't.
Right, like you ain't begging a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, because on the other side of it, men don't want a woman that's always in their pocket, always begging and needy and this and that. But if you're a woman that, you know, like, dude's just like showering you with gifts and this and that, you're gonna be like, ow, that's right. Like you come to work and your desk got the flowers on it and shit like that. Ah, you got an admirer, right?
Right?
Right. Or better yet, yo, women buying their own shit, right? That a man would buy them. It's like a nigga buying pussy. That's a better comparison.
Like what? What is it that?
No, because if you have like how men are chasing sex, women are chasing
The bag.
the bag, but or they're chasing the guy that's going to give them stuff. So buying your own stuff is like a man buying pussy, maybe, or jerking his shit off or whatever. Somebody should be willing to give you some pussy, just like a man should be willing to gift you. No?
No, I'm just thinking like, why did it end up being just like a woman is only after the man for his money, not like, oh,
No,
you know.
no, that's not what I said.
Okay, that's what I'm like. Why is it?
No,
just...
what I'm saying is, if you're gonna brag about it,
Mm-hmm.
if you got, let's say you got a guy that you like, y'all cool, whatever, but he's buying you stuff, right? And you showing your friend, your single friend, ooh, look what he bought me. He bought me this, ooh, this, ooh, he bought me this bag and this and that, right? She like, I bought my own bag. You probably think in your head, yeah, bitch, because nobody won't buy you a bag.
Because ain't nobody wants you. No.
Right? Yes. What you mean?
Somebody.
And Lizzo come out, I bought my own bag.
Dang, why you gotta do Lizzo like that?
I bought my own bag. Everybody got that friend. It'd be the big Christmas picture, and everybody coupled up, and it'd be the one single friend like, right? And none of them would say it out loud. Like, look at this lonely bitch. This bitch at the couple shit by herself.
She married herself.
I'm with my man, right?
Right.
I'm with my man, right?
Together.
This bitch is by herself. With all that shit she bought herself with her own money. That's the flex. Get a nigga to spin on you. Not to say that's all you after. It's just like when girls be like, so this whole thing is about sex? No. I like the sex though. I ain't gonna, the sex is cool, but I mean, we got other things going on, but the sex is, you got a guy, you like him, you know what I'm saying? Y'all kicking it, and then every once in a while he show up with a little gifty gift. It don't hurt.
That's right, it don't.
It don't hurt, right? You know, you show up to the house and she dropped to her knees and shit out of the blue, and oh shit, it don't hurt. It don't hurt. But, you know, you can't be bragging on buying pussy or bragging on, yo, fuck a man, I bought all this shit myself. You can't brag on that. So moving right along. Keeping them in a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like how I go full circle, right? Keeping them in a lifestyle, right? We are past that. Women are out here, they got careers, they getting degrees. Some women are making more money than some men.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we still keeping women in a lifestyle? Now, there's that part. But the other part is, what's good for the goose? It's good for the gander. If the breadwinner, because that's what this is based on, right?
Mm-hmm.
This ain't based on gender, at least it shouldn't be. If the breadwinner decides to leave the relationship, then the breadwinner has to keep the other motherfucker in the lifestyle. Offset used to being with a, how much you said she worth?
80 to 100.
100 million. 100 million. Cardi B worth $100 million. Listen, if I'm living in Cardi B's $100 million shit, and she, yo, this shit is over. You got to get out, right? She be like, yo, nah, no. That ain't my best Cardi B, by the way.
I see.
I got better Cardi B. What I'm saying is, yo, if she decide this shit is over, I can't go back to the hood. Nah, I got used to this shit.
Well, technically, he decided that.
I got used to this shit. He decided what? What do you mean?
Offset decided it was going to be over with the
What do you mean?
multiple.
Nah, I know he wasn't shit. Oh, don't get it twisted. All my ladies watching this, Offset wasn't shit, just like Remy wasn't shit. See, you don't know too much about the Remy Ma pack.
No, I just know he's dating a boxer.
Right, because she was dating the battle rapper.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but she wasn't even low key about it. She wasn't low key about it at all. Like, we all seen this shit. But what I'm saying is, I'll be the first person to say, yeah, Offset wasn't shit, but it's hard to sympathize, right? If things were fair and equal, I could say, you know what, Cardi B, yo, go get your new dude. This dude over here ain't shit. He fucking with these other chicks. I think from what I understand, he having babies with other chicks, right?
I know.
It might be the case, right? He having babies with other chicks. I can't defend Offset. But what I will say is we've seen way too many situations where the woman is cheating on a man and still gets spousal support. She still gets alimony. And we all watched it happen. She still gets alimony. She's the one that caused the split. And she still gets paid. Based on that premise alone, I have to say, pay that man. Keep him in the lifestyle he's grown accustomed to. He's used to living a $100 million lifestyle because he was with her.
But how do you know she was at 100 million when they were?
That's even a better argument for the shit. You know that, right? That means the community property.
Damn.
If you wasn't worth 100 million when you got with me and you became 100 million after, oh.
Where that gun at?
Give me my chippers. Pronto. I want all my.
I'll give you this.
Hey, put that shit down. I'm just saying. It's wrong, but it's fair.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's wrong, but it's fair.
But you don't know. I think they had an agreement before.
It's on paper?
No, probably not.
Then they ain't have shit.
I'm trying to remember what the radio said that.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Right. That they had an agreement that they were going to work it out amongst themselves. But is he going to have the children most of the time or what?
I don't know who's going to have the children. They was married. I would imagine there might be split custody. This ain't a baby mama drama situation. This is marriage. So, with that being the case, he has rights to the children. As much as guys have heard me speak out against marriage, the one thing I will say is that's one thing that marriage kind of give you more of is rights to your kids. But we've seen plenty of husbands not able to see his fucking kids. It's one thing if you're a baby father. If you're a baby father, you don't got custody of shit. It's fucked up, but it's the truth. But if you're a husband, you can at least fight some shit. But don't mean you're going to win because there's a lot of wives out there like, he beat the shit out of these kids and he touched them like this. He did all this and all that, and now they can't see their kids. So that shit happens a lot, right? But, yeah. It's wrong, but it's fair. Look at Ye. Ye can't.
I was about to say that, yeah.
Yeah, Ye can't see him. Ye got all the money in the motherfucking world. Can't see his kids. It's crazy.
You ain't poppin' till they hate you. Part two, baby, I just had a breakthrough.